What's up, everyone? This is Tony with JRNYcrypto. In this video, we're going to be going over the crypto news and markets. We do have the markets on a steady decline right now. Bitcoin down 6%, just hit $35,000. So very possible it drops to the low 30,000s, and we do test those support lines. So we do have some huge steps towards mass adoption today as well. As you guys know, we had the Bitcoin conference going on. We're going to be talking about that. I'll show you guys some interesting stuff from that, some interesting stuff from Elon Musk as well. So before we get started, I do appreciate if you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit the bell to be notified when I make new crypto videos. Alright guys, so just a quick heads up before we jump into the news and the crypto markets. I am having trouble with my YouTube account verification. For some reason, I got locked out on the same computer and browser I've been uploading from for the last few months. But I did notice I could get in from a separate computer with a fresh browser, which is strange because it's telling me to use a familiar device, which a brand new computer is letting me in, but the same one I've been using is blocking me. So very strange. It is telling me I have to wait 7 days for verification. So hopefully I'm able to get this video up, and if I do miss any days, it's just because I'm having problems with this YouTube verification right now. Alright guys, so jumping into the crypto markets, we do have Bitcoin just dipping under 35,000 right now. Altcoins are down a little bit more than Bitcoin, just like always. So we did have some interesting videos from the Bitcoin conference this morning with Max Kaiser screaming about Elon Musk and not selling. And we did have someone run on stage and show a Dogecoin shirt. So some interesting videos came out of that. Some actually massive news came out of that as well. So massive step towards mass adoption today. We did have the president of El Salvador say he's submitting a bill to make Bitcoin legal tender. This is the first through the door with this. So this is definitely a huge step towards mass adoption and a huge step in legitimizing Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. So even after this news broke out over crypto Twitter, we still had Bitcoin crashing and the crypto space going down around 5 to 10% in general. So it is just looking like we are testing those low 30,000s again before we do start moving upwards. It is the weekend as well, which is usually when we see the crypto space dipping. So I do believe fundamentals are on the rise. While price is fluctuating, that is expected. I do believe in the long term, though, in the next few months, things will be looking up much better than they currently are. So personally, I'm not watching the markets too much. I will set some limit orders, though, for some altcoins. When Bitcoin does hit the low 30,000s, I do believe some altcoins will have a much better deal and be down anywhere from 15 to 30%, depending on the altcoin. And I do think that's a great opportunity because Bitcoin is dragging down altcoins further than where they're actually valued, in my opinion. Keep in mind, this is not investment advice. So the biggest news over the past couple days by far is the president of El Salvador saying he's submitting bill to make Bitcoin legal tender, a massive step towards mass adoption. They are the first through the door for this. I know El Salvador isn't a big country, but that's how it starts with smaller countries. As they see benefits from this, other countries will follow. They're not selling, guys. So definitely some very interesting videos from the Bitcoin conference this morning. We also had someone running on stage with the Dogecoin shirt. Pretty interesting. He had to get dragged off stage. So besides that, there was some good announcements. We did have Jack Dorsey talking about some stuff as well. I'm going to go over throughout the past couple days. We also had Elon Musk posting some Bitcoin memes. So whether we like it or not, Elon Musk is part of the cryptocurrency space. That's part of decentralization. We can't push someone out. And just doing that is not going to help the crypto space in the long term. So in my opinion, Elon Musk in the long term is going to be doing some very important things for the crypto space and bring millions of new users to crypto. So really, he's only focused on Bitcoin with the memes. He's not focused on other cryptocurrencies. He actually did a post on a Vitalik Buterin interview that just came out yesterday. Very interesting interview saying he agrees with Vitalik. So he did state Tesla is exploring other cryptocurrencies as well. So it's very possible they just skip over Bitcoin, but I do think they are working on a clean energy Bitcoin mining solution as well with Tesla. Something in the works with that where they would start accepting Bitcoin as payment, some other altcoins as well. And I do think that would help push mass adoption. We also have to consider Starlink that's coming from SpaceX is going to allow millions of people to use cryptocurrency that just wouldn't have access to it otherwise, not having internet. So that low orbit satellite internet, I think, is going to be a huge thing that helps push crypto mass adoption. So Elon Musk did like that tweet I did, basically stating he wouldn't be posting Bitcoin memes unless there was a happy ending here. I do think Tesla is working on some interesting things on the back end. And like Kevin O'Leary said, as soon as we do get that clean energy mining solution for Bitcoin, that's when the institutions are really going to start piling in. So in my opinion, the markets are going to pick up and begin to recover headed towards the end of year. In the short term, anything can happen though. We do have regulations and tax laws to consider. Any type of breaking bad news like that can definitely send the crypto space into panic depending on how bad it is. So we do always have to remember that. Personally, I take small profits along the way, but I will never sell my entire amount of cryptocurrency because I'm not willing to risk that. I'm here for the very long term and just earning passive income on the cryptocurrencies I'm holding. It also takes a lot of stress out of it, not having to check CoinMarketCap 20 times a day, knowing that I'm just going to buy every dip there is and be in major profit in the long term. So more massive news here. Jack Dorsey making the announcement Square is considering making a hardware wallet for Bitcoin. This is huge for mass adoption as well. It'll definitely help people get into the crypto space, store their Bitcoin and cryptocurrency safely for the long term. So Square would be the biggest company that's doing hardware wallets. I definitely think this is a huge step towards mass adoption for crypto. Jack also made some interesting statements over the past couple days. Jack Dorsey on Bitcoin, I don't think there is anything more important in my lifetime to work on. That is a very bold statement for someone who's already extremely busy owning the companies Square and Twitter. So this is a massive vote of confidence in my opinion, having Jack Dorsey make this type of statement. Definitely great for the crypto space, definitely great for the long term as well. I'm very interested to see what he does for Bitcoin in the long term. Another announcement here with Jack Dorsey. Jack Dorsey's Square Inc. to invest $5 million in Blockstream Bitcoin mining facilities. So this is a big push for crypto mass adoption. A quote down here. Ultimately, we hope to demonstrate how Bitcoin mining in conjunction with renewable energy can help drive the clean energy transition. And we are definitely getting a faster push for that clean energy solution now, which is going to help with institutional adoption in the long term, like Kevin O'Leary stated. Once we really have advanced and we do have the majority of Bitcoin energy coming from renewable energy sources, that will help get more institutions involved and be better for the crypto space as a whole in the long term. So definitely huge things here. Some more news with Jack Dorsey. Bitcoin drops below 36,000 as century-old financial model predicts Bitcoin crash. And we are starting to see Bitcoin on a steady decline here. So this is going over the Wyckoff method, which we did go over in previous videos, where we did have the Wyckoff distribution event pretty much play out perfectly, and then we did drop here. And that was on top of the news with Tesla not accepting Bitcoin as payment anymore, and then the China FUD and manipulation in general having that big market crash. So some people stating we are in the accumulation phase now, which we probably would be on the decline out of phase B into phase C. So I personally believe we're in the accumulation phase where we are dropping and we will be bouncing around a little bit. Like I said, anything can happen. It's not going to follow the charts exactly. We do have to keep that in mind. While technical analysis helps make predictions and see what is possible, it's not always going to be accurate. Really, major breaking news is really going to move the markets, even if we do have a good signal. So we do have to consider that, and we do have major things in play as well that are causing some people to be in panic in general and be more cautious of holding cryptocurrencies right now. So as more the fundamentals build and we keep getting good news, I do believe we will be on a steady incline again. As we can see, the fundamentals are not dying off. The fundamentals are on a steady incline, while the prices are going to be fluctuating is normal, especially with fear in the space in general that we could be dropping to the 20,000s for Bitcoin, which would be even worse for altcoins. So it is going to take some time. Once we're on a steady incline though for a couple weeks, I do believe people will start buying back into the space at a premium. So that's why I don't sell when we are at peaks. I sell small pieces as we're on the rise, and then I have stable coins on the side to be buying market dips, and I don't ever go all in on one dip, because like I stated, we could be getting multiple dips afterwards, like we did just see in the past couple weeks. So we had a very interesting article today on Cointelegraph. These Bitcoin tweets were way ahead of their time, and basically linking tweets from 2009, 2010, 2011, back when Bitcoin was barely getting started. So one here stating, just learned about bitcoin.org, probably won't leave the realm of geeks, but it has some really neat ideas about electronic currency systems. 2010, when the price was probably dollars per Bitcoin. Another one here, I might be a bit late to the party, but Bitcoin is definitely the second most interesting thing I have found in a while. December 1st, 2010. Definitely early to the party there. So last on the list here, but by far the most important, from January 21st, 2009, Hal Finney posted looking at ways to add more anonymity to Bitcoin. So this is massive in my opinion. Back in 2009, Hal Finney was one of the first people to work on Bitcoin. Some people claim he is Satoshi Nakamoto, and I definitely think this is a possibility. If we go to his Twitter page, he actually talks like Satoshi Nakamoto did in his statements, and any proof of articles we did see with communications between Satoshi Nakamoto. So Hal Finney's Twitter page is still public here. Unfortunately, he did die in 2014 though, and he did previously deny that he was Satoshi Nakamoto, but he is one of the founders of Bitcoin and the early developers. So definitely a massive contribution to the cryptocurrency space. Making that tweet back in 2009, just crazy to be able to see that and be able to go back and link to this is just crazy. So last couple updates before I end the video today. We did have a monthly report from PancakeSwap showing that they did burn a total of $801 million worth of cake tokens, of which $37 million worth of cake was bought off the open markets and burned forever. So that is one thing I like about this project. I really like an ecosystem like that, and I really look for small cap cryptocurrencies that do have an ecosystem like that. SparkPoint does have something similar to this, but they do need to get going, get more volume on their products. And once SparkPoint can do that, I definitely think that's going to be very bullish for SRK and SFuel. So Cake, I'm still bullish on as well. One thing that is a red flag to me though is PancakeSwap has an anonymous team. So I don't put too much high percent of my portfolio in Cake, but there is some good opportunities with staking Cake to earn passive income. And I do think it has high potential with these huge coin burns. The bigger the PancakeSwap gets, I do think the bigger the Cake token will grow as well. So last for today, Shopping.io is launching staking 2.0 for SPI and GSPI on Monday. I will be staking both of these and seeing how that goes and reporting on what type of passive income I get from this. So definitely a huge update I think was greatly needed for the staking platform. They have recently rebranded and a new website, and they're really pushing to improve and advance the Shopping.io platform as much as possible. They're doing some big things for marketing. I did join them as a marketing advisor not too long ago, and they've definitely made some massive improvements. So even if you're not interested in SPI or GSPI, you can still go to the Shopping.io platform and spend a wide variety of cryptocurrencies and get discounts by shopping with crypto on Amazon, eBay, and other large e-commerce stores. So definitely something to have on your radar and something to consider here. I do believe they're going to be getting dozens of big partnerships because every crypto is going to want their cryptocurrency accepted as payment through a platform like this. Giving the token extra utility is always a bonus. So that's it for today's crypto news and market update. I hope you guys found it useful. If you did, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified for my daily crypto videos. You can also like the video, comment below, and share the video anywhere on social media. Everything helps the channel grow, and I do really appreciate that. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.